Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be talking about the Beauty Blender versus the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I have had this Beauty Blender for a really long time, and so I needed a new one, but I didn't have $20 at the time, so I went to Ulta with my friends and I got the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And this one runs for about $5 or $6, and it is a drugstore item. You can get it at Walgreens, CVS. I think they started to carry them at Target now, and you can get them at Ulta in the drugstore section. The Beauty Blender you can find at Sephora. I'm not sure if you can get it at Ulta. I haven't seen it at Ulta. But I got mine at Sephora. It runs for about $20. Compared to the Beauty Blender, the Real Techniques sponge is super big when you put water into it. That's what you're supposed to do when you want to blend out your foundation or your concealer or pick up any excess product. That's what I use them for. You can use them probably in a different way, but that's just what I like to use them for. The Beauty Blender isn't as big as the Real Techniques sponge. This is the Beauty Blender, by the way, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, and this is the Real Techniques sponge. As you can tell, one is bigger than the other, and the Real Techniques sponge has this flat edge on the opposite end. So I really like to use that to like buff out any streaky foundation. The tips on the two, the Real Techniques tip is very chubby compared to the Beauty Blender tip. That's probably the only difference that I really don't like on the Real Techniques sponge. The feel of it is very, very soft. It is way softer than the Beauty Blender. Mine's super rough, and it was pretty rough when I got it. Like, compared to the two, this one's better. I really like how the Real Techniques sponge is a lot bigger. I feel like it covers a lot more of my face because I'm always in a hurry and I'm never on time. So I need something that will get the job done quick. And for the price, this is 20 bucks and this is $6, I think, at the most for the one. I believe that this is a steal because if you think about it, it's a sponge. Why are you going to pay $20 for a sponge? The only thing that I like better besides the tip on the Beauty Blender is that it comes in this little round container. So when you get it wet, you're supposed to put it in here so you can set it down in there so it's not all over your desk or your vanity or anything like that, because I mean that's not very sanitary. But if you already have the Beauty Blender and you want to try the Real Techniques sponge, you can just go ahead and pop it in there. That's what I do. But I mean, if you don't have a Beauty Blender, you can easily make something like this, or if you have a container like this, just clean it out and put your your Real Techniques sponge in it. So the overall winner, in my opinion, is the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. The Beauty Blender, it's just not as soft, it doesn't cover as much area, and it doesn't have this cool flat edge. I mean, even if you don't like the flat edge, there's still enough area on this side that you could still, it's still equal to the Beauty Blender, and it's still bigger than the Beauty Blender. So I really think this is a good bang for your buck. So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you want to see more like this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see, or if you have any suggestions, go ahead and give me comments. Bye! But as you can tell,